Can a system be too resolving? You know, we talk a lot about high-end audio and the fact that in order to qualify as a high-end audio piece, it not only has to be musical, but it has to be a high resolving system, because if you can't get the resolution out of your system to hear the subtle cues, the overtones, the imaging and the depth and things, then you might have a great, pleasant system, but it's not high-end, right? But can there be too much? Well, this question comes from Troy in Melbourne, Australia. And he said, a friend had what I thought was a great sounding Macintosh and B&W system. But over the last few months, they've replaced everything with electronics from Cord and ATC active speakers. On good recordings, this new system is amazing. To my ears, it's another league compared to the old setup. However, on some recordings, the system brings out every single fault. There have been a few recordings that I've known note by note for decades and thought they were flawless, but on this new system, I can hear issues that I've never heard before. So, Paul, I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Should this new system be praised for being so revealing of a musician and recording quality, or be rated for failing to bring out the best a recording has to offer? And therein describes perfectly the classic double-edged sword of a highly resolving system. So ever since I started getting into high-end audio 45 years ago, this question keeps popping up. So, you know, my friend has a setup where he's got medium resolving set of speakers and electronics, and everything sounds decent on his system. Nothing sounds great. Nothing sounds bad. Everything sounds kind of mediocre. Very pleasant, toe tapping. Hey, we're in, right? But nothing sounds great. So in a way, I always go back to food analogies. If you've ever, you know, if you're a foodie like me, you get real tired of just average, ho-hum, I want to say oatmeal, but then I got in trouble because somebody said, well, I love oatmeal. Well, I don't know. Do you really love oatmeal? I mean, oatmeal's okay if I put the right stuff in it. If I put a bunch of blueberries and stuff, then it's good. But it's the blueberries and stuff that I'm really enjoying, not so much the oatmeal. But anyway, let's not get off on that, because I got people are complaining that I'm rambling too much. Who, me? Anyway, a highly revealing system should show all the flaws, all the beauty, all the glory, everything there is to know about a recording. That said, I can kind of relate to what Troy is saying, because I have heard systems that are over-etched, over-revealing, too much in one direction. And it's funny because I've heard that on B&W speakers. Now, I'm not a big fan of B&W speakers. Sorry, I know there's a bazillion of you out there that absolutely adore those speakers. And I've heard good B&W setups, but for the most part, their tweeter is excruciating to me. It's just over-etched, I think. It's the way I'd like to put it. If you're into photography and you use a sharpening filter, sometimes that sharpening filter gets too much, too aggressive, and it over-defines the lines, over-etches. And if it's that kind of system, then I think we've crossed over a line between the careful blend of musicality, resolving power, and dull sound. So somewhere in that mix. And that's a tough one, because I can't write a book on it. I can't walk you through the process. It just, you know, I wish I could wave my magic wand and make this right for you. But there is a point of too much, I hate to use the word resolution, because resolution suggests that you're able to resolve that which is there. But sometimes a system overdoes that which is there to where it is artificial and it is too sharp, too much. And that's the point that you don't want to get at. And that's the point where it overemphasizes mistakes, never what the musician had intended. Hope that helps a little bit. Okay.